Mark Zuckerberg is one of the most influential tech leaders of our time, but behind his success lies a web of secrets, controversies, and bold ambitions. From the origins of Facebook to his daring bet on the metaverse, the man behind Meta has made moves that shaped the digital world. Ready to uncover the truths that Zuckerberg doesn't want you to know? Let's dive into the hidden side of the tech, the origins of Facebook, borrowed ideas. One of the most debated chapters in Mark Zuckerberg's career is the origin of Facebook. While Zuckerberg is celebrated as the visionary behind the world's largest social media platform, the story of its creation has been clouded by controversy. The legal battle with the Winklevoss twins brought to light allegations that Zuckerberg had initially been hired to work on their project, a social networking platform called Connect2, while at Harvard. The Winklevoss twins claimed that Zuckerberg delayed progress on their platform while secretly developing Facebook, which launched in 2004. The dispute culminated in a settlement of $65 million, but the questions surrounding the originality of Facebook's concept persist. Critics argue that this incident reveals a calculated side of Zuckerberg, willing to leverage opportunities to propel his own ambitions. Despite these allegations, Zuckerberg transformed Facebook from a college network into a global phenomenon, showcasing his ability to scale and innovate. While the legal settlement brought some closure, the story of Facebook's origins continues to spark debate about ethics, innovation, and the cutthroat nature of Silicon Valley. Whether borrowed or not, Facebook's rise to dominance marks a defining moment in tech history, and a pivotal one for Zuckerberg. Data privacy scandals. Mark Zuckerberg's leadership of Facebook, now Meta, has been marred by numerous data privacy scandals, the most infamous being the Cambridge Analytica debacle. In 2018, it was revealed that the political consulting firm had harvested data from over 87 million Facebook users without their consent. This data was then used for targeted political advertising, influencing elections, and shaping public opinion. The scandal exposed significant flaws in Facebook's approach to user privacy and data security. Critics argued that the platform prioritized growth and advertising revenue over safeguarding its users' information. Zuckerberg publicly apologized, facing intense scrutiny during congressional hearings where he promised reforms and greater transparency. Despite these assurances, Facebook has continued to face accusations of mishandling user data and failing to prevent breaches. These controversies have raised larger questions about Zuckerberg's role in shaping the policies that led to such incidents. While Meta has introduced new privacy tools and policies, many believe these measures are reactive rather than proactive. The fallout from these scandals not only damaged Facebook's reputation, but also ignited global debates about the responsibility of tech giants to protect user data. For Zuckerberg, the privacy controversies remain a significant blemish on his legacy as a tech innovator. Wealth versus philanthropy. Mark Zuckerberg is one of the world's wealthiest individuals, with a net worth exceeding $100 billion. While he has made bold commitments to philanthropy, questions remain about the true impact and intent behind these efforts. In 2015, Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan pledged to donate 99% of their Facebook shares, then worth $45 billion, through the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative, CZI. This announcement was hailed as a groundbreaking act of generosity, but it also sparked significant criticism. Unlike traditional charities, CZI is structured as a limited liability company, LLC, allowing it to invest in for-profit ventures, political lobbying, and philanthropy. Critics argue this structure gives Zuckerberg significant control over where the money goes, blending philanthropy with self-interest. While CZI has funded initiatives in education, science, and global health, detractors question whether these efforts prioritize measurable impact or serve to enhance Zuckerberg's public image and influence. Additionally, some have noted that the pace of Zuckerberg's giving does not match the scale of his wealth accumulation, leading to debates about the authenticity of his philanthropic vision. For many, this duality of wealth and philanthropy reflects the broader complexities of billionaire charity, where generosity and strategic interests often intertwine. Zuckerberg's philanthropic efforts, while undeniably impactful, remain under scrutiny as the world evaluates the balance between altruism and ambition in his legacy. Control over Meta. Despite Meta, formerly Facebook, being a publicly traded company, Mark Zuckerberg maintains an extraordinary level of control over its operations. Through a dual-class share structure, Zuckerberg holds a majority of the company's voting shares, giving him unilateral power over critical decisions. This arrangement allows him to remain at the helm of Meta, effectively insulating him from external pressures and shareholder influence. While this level of control has enabled Zuckerberg to execute bold strategies, such as the company's pivot to the metaverse, it has also drawn significant criticism. Critics argue that such centralized power limits accountability, particularly during crises like data privacy scandals, misinformation controversies, and the platform's role in global political discourse. Zuckerberg's dominance means that even as public scrutiny grows, his vision for the company remains the guiding force. This concentration of power is both a strength and a weakness for Meta. On one hand, it ensures long-term stability and a clear direction. On the other, it raises concerns about unchecked authority, especially when controversial policies or decisions are made. For many, Zuckerberg's control symbolizes the tension between innovation and accountability in the tech world. While his influence has driven Meta's growth, it also places immense responsibility for its challenges directly on his shoulders. The push for the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg has made an ambitious bet on the future of the internet with his push for the metaverse, a virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, platform that he envisions as the next evolution of online interaction. This vision led to the rebranding of Facebook to Meta in 2021, signaling a significant shift in the company's focus. Zuckerberg has poured billions of dollars into metaverse-related projects, including developing VR headsets like Oculus and creating immersive virtual environments. However, this bold pivot has been met with widespread skepticism. Critics question whether the metaverse aligns with actual user demand or is merely a strategy to maintain dominance in a rapidly changing tech landscape. Initial feedback on Meta's VR platforms has been mixed, with concerns about user adoption, high costs, and the feasibility of building a fully immersive virtual world. Financially, the metaverse investment has proven risky. Meta's Reality Labs division, which oversees the project, has reported significant losses, leading to doubts about the venture's long-term profitability. Additionally, some see this move as a distraction from addressing ongoing issues within Meta's core platforms, such as misinformation, data privacy, and declining user engagement. For Zuckerberg, the metaverse represents not just a business opportunity, but a personal vision for the future. Yet this gamble carries enormous stakes, as it could redefine Meta's legacy or become one of the most expensive missteps in tech history. While the jury is still out, Zuckerberg's unwavering commitment to the metaverse underscores his willingness to take bold risks in pursuit of transformative innovation. Public perception and criticism. Mark Zuckerberg's public image is one of the most polarizing aspects of his career. As the face of Meta, he is both celebrated for his innovation and criticized for the controversies surrounding his company. While some see him as a visionary who transformed global communication, others perceive him as a symbol of big tech's unchecked power and ethical lapses. Zuckerberg's reserved and calculated demeanor during public appearances often fuels skepticism. High-profile moments, such as his congressional testimonies during the Cambridge Analytica scandal, have been criticized for appearing detached or overly rehearsed. This, coupled with Meta's ongoing challenges like misinformation, data breaches, and content moderation issues, has made him a frequent target of criticism from both the public and lawmakers. Despite efforts to improve Meta's transparency and address these concerns, Zuckerberg's association with these controversies continues to impact his reputation. For many, he embodies the complex duality of tech leaders, pioneers who innovate while grappling with the ethical implications of their creations. Mark Zuckerberg's journey from Harvard student to tech billionaire is filled with groundbreaking achievements and major controversies. While his vision has transformed how we connect, the challenges and secrets behind Meta continue to spark debate. As Zuckerberg doubles down on the metaverse and navigates global scrutiny, only time will reveal how his legacy unfolds. Will he be remembered as a visionary or a symbol of tech's dark side? The story is far from over.